Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you a service that can literally turn any song into a complete music video in just a few minutes, without editing, without complicated software, and without any experience working with AI. And the most interesting part is that some of the best AI models on the market are working under the hood. Claude is responsible for creating the script and understanding the idea, while Cdance generates the actual high-quality video clips. If you've ever wanted to create your own music video, but were held back by the complexity of editing, the need to write prompts, or having to learn dozens of different tools, this service might pleasantly surprise you. Today, we'll go through the entire process from start to finish. I'll show you how to get a ready-to-publish music video in literally just a few minutes, one that you can upload to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook. Let's get started. First, we open ClipChat AI. Right away, I want to point out the main advantage of this service. There aren't tons of confusing buttons and settings here. The interface is as simple and user-friendly as possible. Let's create a video in practice so you can see how everything works. So, we log into the service and then immediately click the button to upload our track. We select our track, and now the AI completely analyzes our song and studies what it's about in order to suggest a script for our music video. We wait. It's quick, literally just a few seconds. Done. We can see that our song has been uploaded, and we can play it here and listen to it. Below, it describes what it heard. Basically, we get a description of the song, and here it describes the main concept for our video. Let's scroll down a little. So we can see that it suggests breaking our video into 25 scenes. We click Build Clip, and we're taken to the next page. Now let's see what it tells us here.
It describes what it heard, basically the style of our melody and lyrics. Then we can see how it envisions our video and what it suggests. And here we have several options. We can agree with what it suggests, change some details, or completely change the entire concept. For example, let's ask it to change the entire concept and see what next option it suggests. After that, we can see that it has offered 3 options. The first 2 are concepts it came up with itself, while the third option asks us to describe our own vision if our concept is completely different from what it suggested. For example, let's agree with the first option it suggested and select it. Although I could write any other concept of my own. If I already have my own vision, I can simply describe it here. Okay, let's check what it wrote for us next.
So it says that we're going with the concept of a pilgrimage through the desert, a harsh, mythical world where sparks from a campfire turn into stars, and a singer walks through a lone, glowing doorway. The musician drives onto the salt flat at sunset. A campfire starts burning, and its sparks turn into stars in the sky. The singer walks through a lone, glowing doorway without looking back. Visual style: cinematic American desert, 35mm film grain, an amber fire glow, and an emotional arc. So we can see that it describes everything in detail. Great, we can agree with this concept, make it more dynamic, or add more B-roll shots. But let's stick with the concept it suggested. We agree. Next, it says that the video's pacing is set to cinematic, long, calm shots of approximately 12 to 15 seconds each, with around 14 to 16 scenes for the entire track. The concept has been completely updated based on the desert pilgrimage idea.
And here it asks the final question before generation. Do we want the band to be constantly present in the frame performing the song, with the singer singing by the campfire and holding a guitar, or would we rather focus on atmospheric story inserts and only show the musicians occasionally? I suggest choosing the balanced option, so I click this Balanced Option button. After that, it double-checks all the details once again. We review everything and say, okay, we like everything. Continue generating. If we didn't like something, we could tell it what to change. There's a field right here where we can specify what we want to change: the location, the mood, whether we want to avoid lip sync, the number of scenes, and so on. We can specify all of that right here.
But, for example, we like everything, so we click Continue. We wait a minute or two while the AI models analyze our track in detail. So we can see that it has already broken our song down into choruses and verses. Good. Let's scroll down. And the first thing we're going to do here is generate our characters. We're going to have 3 of them: a singer, a drummer, and a bass player.
We can generate them by clicking the Generate All button right here. Or, for example, if we already have specific characters and want to upload them, we can hover over the character we want to upload and select Upload Our Representative Image right here, and then upload it. Here we have the name of our character and the prompt for generating them. We select Generate with GPT Image Image 2. This is the model I'm going to use, and I click the Create Photo button for our character, and now it's being created. Okay, we can see that the image has been generated. We can click on it and check whether everything looks good. Everything works for me. I close it, and here I click Save. After that, I move on to our other two characters. Again, GPT Image 2, and I click Create. Okay, let's check this photo. Okay, looks good. It works. Save it. And now we generate our final character. Click Generate. Let's check this image. Great, it works. Save it. So this is what we've just generated. Now look, we need to generate the props, meaning the reference images of the props that are used in our video. We click here. Just like with the characters, we can generate them one by one, or we can click Generate All, and they will automatically be generated. Okay, let's check them. Looks good. Generated. Now we're going to generate a reference image for our location. But before we do that, let's immediately set the aspect ratio here to 16:9. And now let's click Generate for our location. The generation has started. Okay, it's generated. We check it as well. Looks good. Save it. And now we scroll further down. For the style, we select Maximum Realism. Here we choose the model for image generation. I'm choosing GPT Image 2. Next, we choose the model for video generation. I'm choosing CDance 2. Quality, 720 pixels. Format, 16:9. We already selected that earlier. Let's double check everything. We scroll down, and here we have our storyboard. Scene 1, Scene 2, Scene 3, Scene 4, and so on. With all of our scenes, we can see that each scene has its own settings. First of all, we can see that each scene has its own reference images attached. Here, it's just the location. Here, the location and the characters. Here, one character. And here, the location plus the second character. We can also see whether lip sync is enabled for each scene. We can check that here as well. And the duration of each scene is specified. For example, we could generate all the scenes at once, but I suggest doing it sequentially so we can see what kind of result it gives us. So first, we click Generate for the first scene. We select Detailed and click Generate. Let it generate, and we'll see what kind of concept it produces, whether it works for us or not, and then we'll continue. Okay, the first scene has been generated. Let's check it. Great, I like it. It's actually turning out really well. Good. Now let's generate the second scene. Click Generate, and let's see what it generates for us in the second scene. Okay, our second scene has been generated. Let's check it. For example, in this scene, we can see that these pieces of wood suddenly appear out of thin air next to the girl. And well, it's still acceptable, so we could leave it. But if we wanted to make it absolutely perfect, we could click Regenerate. So let's regenerate it after all. We click Regenerate, and now our scene will be regenerated. So if there's something we don't like somewhere, we simply regenerate it, and there's no problem. Okay, the second scene has been generated. After that, friends, we generate the third scene. And this third scene is already supposed to have lip sync. Let's see what kind of result we get. Click Generate. Okay, the third scene has also been generated. Let's take a look. Don't you try to sleep at night. The children are so wild. Gonna be the world on fire. Good, I like everything. But look, if there were something I didn't like, I could always click the Regenerate button. Or, if I already have this scene, for example, if I generated it in another generator, I can upload it here using Upload Video. I can also select this option so that this scene continues from the previous scene. So, if I need it to work as a continuation in terms of the story, I need to enable this option here as well. There, I've enabled it, and now it will continue the previous scene. I'll turn it off for now. And look, sometimes the lip sync can be bad. For example, the lips don't sync properly with the words of the song. In that case, you need to click this lip sync button. Choose the duration for the lip sync, then select the settings here and click Generate this frame. It will adjust the lip sync so that it's more precise and looks better. It really works, and it really helps. And now, friends, you can animate each scene one by one, or you can click the Animate All Remaining Scenes button, and all the remaining
remaining scenes will be animated automatically. After that, click Merge Clip, and the service will automatically combine all the scenes into one music video. Easy and simple. That's how you can create a music video for any song. So definitely give it a try, because it probably doesn't get any easier than this. That's all for today. See you next time. Bye!